Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
So it's Graham. We are here in La Union, which is San Juan in the Philippines. And we've got some amazing vegan food. Tell everybody your name, where you're from.
Okay, my name is Marino and I'm originally from Japan.
And so we met today surfing.
Yes.
We're both surfing today. Uh, the beautiful thing about surfing, it's a global community.
Community.
Anywhere in the world, if you're surfing you can just start talking about surfing.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And then you're just gonna get along with each other. Yes.
And it's great because you can just go, oh, what kind of board is that?
Yes.
Or how's it been today?
Yeah. Or it's just say like, oh, nice wave today.
Yes, that's it.
That's it.
And then you're in, and you just start talking.
Yeah.
And I've talked to surfers all over the world.
Yes.
And I love that, and I love
Same.
hearing about. I've learned about different surf breaks and everything, but also, she took me to this place it's called Port San Juan, and they have traditional Filipino food,
cuisine. Yeah.
all vegan.
All vegan.
So this is a chicken katsu with like a curry, and this is vegan.
Yeah.
And what do you get?
So this is like a lechon. So lechon is, liempo is a pork. Supposed to be pork food for Filipino cuisine, but all vegan.
So the Filipino diet is all meat. It's all meat all the time. So this is the thing I love about surf towns. Every surf town has got some similarities.
Yeah.
And one of them is that there's vegan food.
Yes, that's true.
There's
That's
always
true.
vegan food.
Oh, vegan food.
And so you've been coming up here. You've lived in Manila for 4 years, and even you introduced me to some like local surfer guys. And one of them said he's been a vegetarian for like a year or two. And I was like, I was shocked. And he goes, "Man, I just wanted to change the vibe, and it made him calmer and all this stuff." It was so interesting.
Yeah.
So, tell me, what got you into surfing, and how has surfing changed your life?
Okay. So I started surfing 4 years ago when I just came here in Philippines, Manila. And back then, that was 2021, and then all lockdown.
Oh, middle of pandemic.
Yeah, middle pandemic, literally. And then all lockdown, there's no restaurant, no bar, nothing else to do, nothing to do. And then my friends, the other Japanese girl, my friends, so she was like started surfing here, and then she invited me to surf together. That's a start. And then we just like back and forth La Union and then also Manila every day.
That's loud.
That's loud. That was loud. I think now it's okay.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Yeah. So that's the start. Then start surfing, and I just so into it. So one of the things Filipino love, taking picture every single
Yeah.
way, every single way.
They love pictures and karaoke.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, I know it's karaoke is Japanese. You must love karaoke.
But no, singing it's not for me.
Well, so that's the thing. I know so many people that got into surfing during the pandemic
Oh yeah.
because it was one of the few things you could do that was socially distanced. It was so I've been surfing since 2006, but in the pandemic, for me, surfing like helped me get through it because I was single living alone, and it was the only time I could have a face-to-face conversation without a mask or video.
Yeah.
You could sit on your surfboards.
Surfboard, and then that's it. Talking, still distance, but having fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's a naturally social distance sport because you don't want to be close because of the boards.
Yeah.
So you got into it. You're living in Manila. You're working like for a hotel, right?
Yeah.
And then you started coming up here to La Union. So just to give you guys some geographical reference, it's about a 6-hour car ride from Manila to La Union, which is 6 hours north of Manila. And this is like a vacation spot for Filipinos from Manila primarily. So this is Valentine's Day weekend. So it's all these couples are up here. And surfers. That's why her and I both, even though we wore sunblock, we both have, you can tell we were in the sun today. So how is it, by the way?
It's amazing. Like you can taste like peanuts, butter taste as well. It's just amazing. It's feels I'm eating so healthy things.
It's so, and this is like a spicy curry. It's so good. And then I've got this like watermelon mint tea. It's good. But
I like it.
one of the things I like asking surfers, especially when people who found surfing as an adult, it's one thing if you were raised by the beach, that's great. But like I didn't start surfing till I was an adult.
Same.
So how, and it changed my life in so many ways for the better. So how is surfing, in the 4 years you've been surfing now,
Yeah.
how has it changed you, the way you view the world? Like,
Surfing, to be honest, like made me change in a lot of way as well. Cause like I'm like naturally like I'm a sporty girl. I love sports. Like I've been done sports so many things. But surfing is I think one of the kind. Cause like I'm also living in Manila and then working to it like literally 24/7, all the traffic, you know. But surfing is one of the kind you can get off those kind of things, anxiety, concern, all about your problems. You just concerned about how you're going to catch a wave and then how you feel that's like catching a waves, and then that's it. Like literally just momentum, and then also like kind of what is called this manifestation. What is it called again? What is it called again? Money. It's like
manifestation.
no, it's like you go
Meditation.
Meditation. There
Yes.
you go. That's the word. So like meditation, like that. So you just be in the present and just feel happy. I think surfing just make me just happy. Yeah.
The thing that's great about surfing, you have to be in the moment.
Yes.
Because if you're sitting on your surfboard and you're stressing out work bills, a wave's gonna come, you're gonna miss it or you're gonna wipe out.
Yes.
And when the wave comes, I love that you have to stop thinking about
About
everything.
everything.
Only this wave.
Yes. Only just the vibe. Yeah.
Oh,
And just like it naturally, like I smile, you know, like oh, there's a good wave, oh, smile, right? You pop up, just smile, like just makes me happy. That's all. Like that's why I'm continuously keep doing it, surfing, and cannot stop surfing. Like this past 4 years.
have you found that before surfing you had like, this is my goals for my life, and now you've done surfing, has that changed?
Yeah. That's true, because I like the traveling around the world. I want to see the world, but now most of my destination, it's now a surf spot, which is so crazy.
Every time.
Every time, right? Every time, like check the maps, and then there's a good beach. Can I surf? It's good for like longboard. It's crazy now.
Yeah.
It's another way. Surfing made me change also my thoughts as well. But yeah, probably traveling wise, that's also one of the kind.
That's why I knew that was probably the answer, because I was the same way. I love traveling, and you know, I've done some trips where I knew there was no surfing there just because it was going to be interesting, like in Europe or whatever. But like this trip, I have a show starting on the 19th of February in Hong Kong, and then I'm doing Vietnam, which there's surfing there. So it's not an accident. I'm doing shows in Vietnam and Singapore. But I was trying to get some shows in Manila, and I couldn't because all the comedy in Manila is, we were talking about this,
Yeah.
surfing, because you live there, is all Filipino comedy.
Filipino stand-up comedy, yes.
Everything's in Tagalog. But I just went, well, a friend of mine is using my apartment because they were displaced from the fires in Los Angeles. We had these really bad fires. It was really, really bad.
I feel so sorry.
Thank you. So I said, you can just have my apartment. So I said, and I was like, I've always wanted to go to the Philippines, and I know there's surfing there. So I just said, I'm gonna have to do a little surf trip before I start working. So it just,
There you go. Yeah.
it affects every decision you make.
Exactly. So there's like a little bit of spare time. You're just gonna think about surfing, right? Like how you can squeeze your time for surfing.
Yes. So I was living in Los Angeles when the pandemic hit, and all my work went online. So I said, I don't need to live here. I lived in Hawaii for 2 years
That's
because of the
cool.
surfing. And I have friends there, and I started to do comedy again there. So, well, where do you see yourself going, or what do you want to do, or what is your vision now of your life now that surfing is such an important part of it?
Yeah. So I think now I like the life I have like surfing. So obviously there will be surfing, like there has to be like ocean and be more like be in the nature things. Like I just also wanted to be like avoid from the city noise. I just want to be chill, just simple life, like literally waking up, surfing, and then maybe work like remotely. That could be a great, and then surfing, and then hang out with my friends, a couple of drinks, and then like take a good sleep. I feel like I'm talking about like a super old lady, but like that's just like I like it. It's just a simple life it is, but like just makes me happy now at this moment. So yeah, probably I just more travel around the world for surf spot, and then we'll see how it goes, like how I can fit in there, and then see my life there.
Man, do I agree with that. That's my whole life, is where can I go? And now I'm at this crossroads because Los Angeles, because of the fires and all the rains after the fires, all of the beaches in Los Angeles are closed because they're contaminated from the water runoff. And it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
My favorite surf spots for like a 30-mile stretch of beach,
Gone.
so I'm like,
But
I gotta live by the ocean and I need to go surfing. So it's like, it affects me mentally, and
yeah.
I get depressed when I don't surf.
Right? Yeah. It's just like a huge part of your life already.
Yeah. Because the thing I tell people, surfing is not a sport. Surfing is not a hobby. Surfing is a spiritual experience that is exercise and a sport.
Yeah.
But at its core, at its essence, it's a spiritual experience.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great to meet you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
We're gonna finish this food. It's really good. Thanks, guys. Like, follow, subscribe. I'll have more videos like this. This is what we're gonna do: eating food, talking about. I've got a video talking about Bitcoin. I'm gonna talk to Bitcoiners and surfers, and we're gonna go all around the world. So please join us. And in the comments, tell us what your favorite food is, or where you like to surf, or wherever. And we'll see you in the waves.